Right, welcome back. Last time well, kept going further south and then a little bit north. Because, well, China collapsed. And I might as well take a bit of an advantage of it. After all, Chinese provinces can be very valuable. They tend to have lots and lots of population. Well, these ones don't really, but... I mean, they have a decent culture. China's not going to need them anyway. Yeah. I wonder who's going to win the mandate this time, because while Zhao had a lot of troops, they're constantly losing manpower, and it looks like Ming's going to be the winner here with already 100,000 troops. Hopefully nothing too interesting is going to cause issues. In fact, Zhao's gotten weak enough so I could actually set them as a rival. Of course, there are issues. For example, Sukhothai's events, province affections, and provinces developed by overlords modifier is starting to decay. Well, the modifier on their liberty desire anyway. It's starting to decay. And I think it does so at 0.1% per month. Still means I'll have 900 months before it goes away completely. But that's still problematic, because eventually they're going to become more and more uppity. Especially since they have a lot more development than Law Na, and Law Na is already at 20%. Plus more international influence. Yeah. I've also started doing some more reforms. Was Leaker Wilderness last time? I don't actually remember, but I've been hacking away at the monopolies that the nobility have, and I also have the executive authority now to pass free peasantry. I just need to get metropolitan or bureaucratic influence to be high enough and have 250 admin points. Which isn't easy because I've got provinces to core and also bureaucracy ideas. And I grab bureaucracy ideas in order to try to start balancing out my ideas, because I do not have an admin idea group before that, so plus it will allow me to start constantly reducing clan power, which makes interacting with them easier. Oh well. I've been specifically trying to conquer provinces with urban development off of Ayutthaya in the hopes of getting my merchant classes to be stronger, and hopefully once Angkor is cored, the large city will get me a lot of burger power to work with. Anyway, if my voice sounds a little different, it's because I've recently gone through a respiratory illness. That has caused sleep issues. I am mostly fine now, but my voice still isn't 100% there. Never mind, I am not passing free peasantry anytime soon. Instead, I think I should focus on getting the rest of Khmer under my control. Although my tech is not amazing, my admin situation is not amazing, I should still work on it. Work on getting more provinces. In the hopes of empowering my burger faction even further. They are at 21% power. Okay, that's good. That's actually very good. That means I should be able to get to sanction merchants soon enough. And should I pick up the correct advisor, I can go even further. Right, let's keep stability high. Okay, the nobles would not like that, but it's not a big deal. Okay. New concessions to future liberties. Arrange a strategic marriage, I guess. Support their autonomy in order to keep increasing their power. I need them strong in order to get things to go through. Show devotion to appease the clergy. Reduce treatments. State reach has dramatically improved. The bureaucrats don't have enough influence to do anything. The metropolitans now have a lot of influence, so I should be able to promote the bureaucrat faction. Okay, with that I can reform the farm and also ban the sale of offices. It's going to cost a lot of admin points, but will improve my share of the taxation and reduce corruption. Oh, I can even go to regulate tax farmers. Straight up to there. Huh, nice. Although this will cost more elite loyalty. Yeah, sure. That should be enough reforms for now, though. Corruption's basically maxed out, and it's going to have a severe impact on my ability to fight. No, not fight, but keep a decent balance. Okay. Right. In order to reform, we're going to need to promote the Metropolitan faction, probably. Yeah, the bureaucrats don't have enough influence to do anything anymore, so... Yes! Excellent! This is probably not going to be easy. Okay. I absolutely need to go to sanctioned merchants, and free peasantry cannot wait. I find it very unlikely that I'll be able to keep it going for long, so... Well, the 65 consecutive authority, because I've gone through 3 separate rulers in short order, so I definitely want to ensure that I don't lose the... Well, don't lose that. Right, so first, dispassionate peasantry to free peasantry. Right, further reform. I can do city charters later, I think. Yeah. City charters can wait. Wow, okay, that's bad. Whew. However, I can start overlooking tenant abuse. Huh, minus 1.5 times noble power. Guess I can disown I can arrange a strategic marriage, and I guess I can disown an unpopular relative. Either way, that's going to severely decrease my effectiveness for a while. Probably should have cracked that first. Longer barrels. Longer arquebus barrels made handheld guns more accurate, which meant they were much deadlier. Large numbers were still needed to inflict casualties on the enemy, though. Yeah, much more accurate when it was already horrifically inaccurate does not necessarily mean you can pinpoint someone just like that. Anyway, morale damage taken by reserves minus 5%, infantry fire plus 0.15, artillery fire plus 0.1. Yeah, infantry fire gained almost as much as my current artillery fire. It just goes to show how ludicrously bad infantry fire is. No, not infantry fire. Artillery fire is at the start of the game. Malevolent. Poof. I may have a coastline now, but don't expect me to establish a navy. No fortification, sir. Okay. Let me just siege that down. Presumably wherever it got killed. Prefer to fight on this territory. Strong claim 556. Yeah, okay. There is no choice. Sure, it cost me 10 legitimacy, but that's easily the best option. Nope, we'll have a fight here. Gets 2 though. Okay. The 2k troops. At least immediately. After that, there will be 13k if the 2k aren't completely annihilated within seconds, like that. Okay, retreat. Ava will siege Utara Mijorami. And become a tributary state. Okay. I wonder. Oh, I can now actually see the east now. Well, no. The Middle East, as well as the rest of India and the coastline of the Middle East. And East Africa, along with all of India now, and portions of The Iranian region. Okay. So Eve is a tributary state with 100% liberty desire. We are still allies though. Okay, that's very, very good. Because they're not going to stick around for long. And yeah, okay, so it's not that bad inside of India, but I do have a truce with them. But yeah, you might get a coalition coming out of China. I could grab all the bureaucracy ideas now. It should be fine. Institutional governments, ruler authority minus 10%, institutional authority plus 10%, possible advisors plus 1. Undivided loyalty, stability increase interval minus 10%. Systemic oversight. Yearly corruption minus 0.1. Omnipresence. Yearly clan power minus 0.2, yearly centralization plus 0.1. Government by government. Impact of increased state-region interaction plus 50%, bureaucratic influence plus 0.1. Admin efficiency plus 2.5% as a finisher bonus. And should I have professional army or leadership ideas, it would unlock staff corps policy. Okay, that should make admin tech a bit cheaper and improve executive authority of the regent slightly. Maybe. Guess not. Or maybe just need some time. Oh yeah, it has to shift over time. Okay, let's let this battle against the Pretender Rebels finish. And maybe this one too, and then call it for the session. There we go. Yeah, with the original holder of the mandate gone, Ming is now the emperor, though they're not finished, apparently. And they are draining mandate. They just have so much war exhaustion and corruption that it's not helping very much, so. I mean, corruption is dropping, but it's going to be a while before it manages to go down far enough to stop having such a big negative effect. And there's still the war exhaustion and devastation that needs to be thought of. Plus there is no bonus for recently obtained mandate, like there was for previously. So I think China's going to be, well, kind of stuck with constant civil wars and never properly managing to unite. And the mandate becoming a poisoned chalice, unless someone can manage to actually start invading and then actually take the time and only claim the mandate once it is available. Anyway, I have obtained this new mission. To form what was, I think, the predecessor state of Ayutthaya. Yeah. I've also gone through multiple wars. I've basically eaten away even more at Khmer. Technically not Ayutthaya because these provinces revolted off of Ayutthaya as Khmer. There was also some fights with Bengal and... well, they decided to make Ava into a tributary state, causing 300 base aggressive expansion. Surprisingly, India was generally fine with this. China, not so much. Coalition war, and, well, Bihar and Limrau are independent, although Limrau has very quickly become a tributary, and Hantawati's still there, and is now being annexed, which is great. Oh, Majapahit is now a rival, which is amazing. Yeah, I can't maintain plus 50 anymore, at least on the power projection, so... sadly, I won't be able to make that stick any longer. However, I have managed to get sanctioned merchants and free peasantry, and also upgraded tax farming from rank 0 to rank 2, so... that has no effects, and I can go ahead and reform tax farming to state tax farming, assuming I can get 30 bureaucratic influence, which actually is not that hard. However, I'm going to need 150 admin points, and I also should have at least +1 stability to ensure that I don't get too much trouble. It will severely increase my tax efficiency, although I really don't need money right now. This taxing is basically just being spent back into the system as my own investments. I have also completed bureaucracy ideas, and I am a bit behind in admin tech, but that will slowly improve with time. I just need time. Yeah. I have also gone through so many rulers. The session started at like 1435, right? No. Previous rulers. Yeah, this guy who I was planning to do free peasantry with died 3 months after I started. Then there was a regency for the next ruler, who managed to last 3 years. Wait. Yeah, died. Then there was a regency. Then the next guy came in, who had actually good enough stats, just barely, to pass free peasantry. He lasted for 6 years, then regency for another 3 years. Well, 3.5 by that point, almost 4. And then the new guy came in. Oh, by the way, he's arbitrary, so +3 national unrest. And +10% liberty, desire, and subjects. Although fabricating claims and doing unjustified demands is way cheaper. Unjustified demands are way cheaper. So that part's at least good, I guess. Yeah, I think my main focus at this point should be to continue working towards getting to rank 8 commerce law so I can start getting commercialization to spread. I can't really do much more than that to prepare. I am constantly running increased burgher autonomy in order to keep burgher power up. Many of the southern provinces do actually have fairly powerful burghers. Angkor happens to be the biggest example, but I do believe several, yeah, they have 57% here. Over here they have 46%. The trade value tends to be low. Okay, so this province, yeah, has enough trade value, although it's going to be slow. Not enough trade value. Plenty of trade value, should be quick. Not enough trade value, so I really only need to look for provinces with 3 trade value. 8, okay. And the burghers have 76% power. Okay, I've really been bumping that one up. So my capital, Angkor, and Phnom Penh have enough, although I'm not sure about any other provinces. I don't think there's a specific map mode for trade value. Oh, okay, so this province also has enough trade value, but not quite enough burger power. Maybe just need to wait a while. Plus, as I continue to improve this stuff, there's going to be more burgers appearing and more commerce production, further empowering the burgers. And should I go to city chargers, it's going to severely increase the power, because I'm sure most of the power comes from wealth. And, well, improve burger autonomy. Because they are a wealthy lot. They're not quite as wealthy as the nobles. Although, okay, so 30 bureaucratic influence is also the amount required for this. I could go to aristocracy soon! Assuming nobles don't go to 70% power. Oh. Okay, I need to be careful. Let's hope that's a monthly change. Not monthly, yearly change. Because then I should be able to do it in 5 years. Assuming I can get the bureaucrats up to 30, but I don't think I can. What I really should do is improve state reach. Yeah, okay. The clans don't like this, but it's going to get me a good bit more. It's going to hurt my stability, but I should be able to get that back. Huh, okay. But yeah, China has technically reunified. It probably is going to collapse in another several decades, but for now, Ming is the emperor. I wonder how long that's going to last, because they're going to collapse, and then it's probably going to be Xia or something. And maybe Wei. Yedong is a candidate too, but it's unlikely they'll manage. Nan and Dali are just... no. Anyway, I have gone on long enough. I'll see you again next time. Until then.